It's happening for the first time that Suryakumar Yadav is actually going through a lean patch in T20I format under the leadership of both Gautam Gambhir and the assistant coach Ryan Tendulkar. But that's one of the things that not really on the minds of both the coaches here, Gambhir and Tendulkar, because they are completely sure that Suryakumar will return to form in no time. And that's what the India's assistant coach, one of the assistant coaches, Tendulkar, he has said that he's set really high standards, as far as Suryakumar Yadav is concerned. We do want our guys to score quickly, certainly not concerned about Suryakumar Yadav's form. It's basically in the Bangladesh series that he last got a 2024, but ever since then he has been terribly short of runs in the South Africa T20Is and in also the ongoing series against England, and it's primarily due to the poor shots that he's really playing. So in that case of Surya, he's obviously set those high standards, has been India's #1 T20I batter in the last couple of years or so. So maybe he's just a couple of shots away or maybe a couple of innings away from returning to his very best. Now moving on, Tendulkar, he also provided an update on Rinku Singh. Well, remember, Rinku Singh had missed the previous two ODIs against the England at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium at Chepauk and and at Rajkot here due to a back injury. But then it has been confirmed that Rinku Singh is fit and Tendulkar expects him to make a comeback in Pune. Rinku is fit to go, which means that there could be a change in India's middle order, because Rinku has been an incumbent in India's lower middle order. He usually bats between 5 to number 7 position, and if he does make a comeback, then there's a chance that someone like a Dhruv Jurel or a Washington Sundar could go out. But then Washington Sundar is obviously an all-rounder, but the way India have really used him in the previous two T20Is, just given him a couple of overs to bowl, it does look like that they might just opt for a specialized finisher in Rinku Singh for the 4th T20I, which promises to be a crackerjack of a contest between India and England. Well, moving on, Tendulkar, he also provided his take on the pitches that have been used for the T20Is. He said that they have been varied. It has indeed challenged the players in different ways. 2 games to go, key is to adapt. And if we look at the conditions here in the first T20I, specifically at the iconic Eden Gardens, there wasn't really much of spin there, but then the Indian spinners, they did make merry primarily because of their line and lengths. Similar was the case in the second T20I, but then in the third T20I at Rajkot, there was a little bit of uneven bounce. The ball was stopping a bit also. So there was everything in it for both pacers and bowlers and spinners. And that's what, the England bowlers, they showed, whether it was Archer, Bryden Cast, and even in case of Adil Rashid, who just managed 1 wicket. But then he did contain the runs here, giving away just 15. So that's where, Indian batters and obviously the England batters have been tested. And maybe the same trend could continue in the next 2 T20Is at Pune and at the renowned Wankhede Stadium. And last but not the least, there was a bit of surprise as far as Dhruv Jurel's batting position is concerned for the Rajkot T20I. He batted as low as number 8, and that's what he's Tendulkar has provided an update on Dhruv Jurel here. He said that him coming in at number 8 was a big part of the strategy. Such decisions are taken witnessing the situation. So basically, it was more about maintaining the left or right combination, and that's where, India decided to promote Washington Sundar and Akshar Patel ahead of Dhruv Jurel, because Hardik Pandya was still there at one end. He was holding one end, and that's where India really wanted to keep things going. And that's basically a trend that has been seen in the Indian batting in the last 8 to 10 months or so. So whether it's, if any one of, Abhishek Sharma or Sanju Samson gets out early, it's either Tilak Verma or Suryakumar Yadav who come into bat at number 3 or 4, depending upon what's the situation. Well, one thing is for sure, that Suryakumar Yadav's lean run isn't really troubling the Indian cricket team here. But then, what they really need to do is that in case of Surya and both Sanju Samson, if they can spend a few balls in the middle in the 4th T20I, then there's a good chance that they might just return to their very best in the Pune T20I. That promises to be another exciting contest between India and England. So what do you think about Ryan Tendulkar's comments on Suryakumar Yadav's lean run? And do you really think that India should make a change in their playing 11 by bringing in Rinku Singh ahead of a certain Washington Sundar or Dhruv Jurel? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf